Hello, my name is John Makweba, the developer. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Life is Code. Remember to subscribe my channel, to like and comment. Well, today I'm gonna talk about developers' life. About developers. What's the difference between programmers and developers? Uh, well, my point I can say developers, they develop actually, you know, this kind of evolution. You see, the technology that has going on. You see, now technology evolution is going really fast. You see, like this AI, this thing AI, artificial intelligence. You see, so uh, developers they develop actually. You see, programmers, they're programmers. Okay, so all I can say is, develop something like it develops something that it was created. You see, it was already made. You see, so you just upgrade it. You see, programming that means like you make it. You see, there are programming languages. You see, so uh, I can say uh, developers they design, they develop. You see, through programming languages. You see, programmers they're the coders, they code. You see, so like uh, maybe I can give an example of Microsoft. You see, like the difference between Microsoft, the evolution of Microsoft, how it goes on, like from Microsoft 95 to Microsoft this that we're using, this version, Microsoft 11, Microsoft 12, or Windows. You can see the difference. You see now that kind of updating and upgrading and evolution and development, that's the work of developer. You see, so like there are there are a lot of kind of developers. You see, there's mobile app developer, there are web developers. You see, there are full stack developer, front end and back end developer. You see, so a lot of type of developers. You see, but when you talk about programming is all about machine learning. Understand about machine, about computer, the binary. You see, the language that computer understands is binary, 0 and 1. You see, so like there are two types of languages. There's there are three types of languages. There's machine language, assembly language, and high level language. Actually, we are using high level language. Machine language, this is the language that computer understand, like in terms of binary, 0 and 1. Assembly language, this is the language that uh, use pseudocode. You see, so like computer translate to the language that we can understand, human can understand. You see, so like that's the assembly language, but uh, machine language, that's the language that computer can understand. That's why like when you code maybe in Java or C or C++, what you need to do, like when you compile it, it will change to the language that to the from the source code to machine language in order for it to understand. Then it will execute. Now that's why it understand zeros and one. You see, now in computer, when you say true, in computer doesn't understand that word as true. It understand that word as one. You see, and when you say false, it doesn't understand like that word is false. It understand that word is zero. You see, so like that's the thing you have to understand and have to get it. And the other thing is that uh, in high level programming languages, There's object-oriented programming language and there's procedural programming language. Now, when you talk about object-oriented programming languages, these are languages that have classes, have objects. You see, talking about object-oriented programming languages, this is a language that goes with sequence. Actually, they have a lot of abstract and they have high security. You see, so example JavaScript, Java, C++, Python, PHP. Those are type of object-oriented programming languages. But when you talk about procedural programming languages, there's C, there's COBOL, there's Fortran. Those are procedural. They go with procedures. You see, they don't have a lot of abstract actually, and they don't have class. They don't have objects. You see, they're not object. They're just procedural oriented programming languages. So yeah, that's it. That's it for today. See, so what you need to know is that when you're working on front end, like you deal with HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. But when you work on back end, you will deal with a lot of languages like Python or Java or Ruby or Node.js, you see. But it is better if you pick up one language, you see, then you'll be competent in that language, you see, rather than wandering around, you see. You need to pick one language, you see, then like you use that language every time, you see. So if you're in a part of front end, you need to know a part of back end also, you see. Nowadays in the world of today, front end is not that illegible, you see, but the back end is, because like creating front end is the simple thing, you see, like creating the user interface, like someone to see, that's the simple thing. But nowadays people wanna check out the back end, you see. They're hiring those back end developers, you see, more than front end developers, you see. So uh, if you want to get a job of front end, then like that won't be easy, because like the world of today, the technology of today, people are thinking about creating a system, thinking about creating database, thinking about authenticating, validating, and all other stuffs, you see. So working on backend, that's the big thing I can say, more than the front end, because front end, that is easy, containing about HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. That's all about. That's so easy. That's so easy. That's so easy. Like user interface, like you can see the login form, the sign up form, and everything. That's so easy. But we want to authenticate, want to validate. You see, we want to know how to connect the web server and the database server. You see, we want to know. I want to know about the system, you see, about the system, like tables, you see, the tables, the database, and all of that, you see. Like when you create a form, like not every user can use that. I mean, can get in your system, you see, unless he or she has an account, you see, and that account must be encrypted, you see. That means like the password must be encrypted, you see, authenticating, you see, security, you see, things like those, you see. I'm not talking about SSL, but I'm talking about security, you see, those kind of securities, you see, like there's a lot of uh, things that can happen, like hacking or cracking or whatever, you see. That's all. A backend can be really good, you see, more than front end. Yeah, so remember to subscribe my channel, like, and comment. This is John Okweba, the developer. Life is called. Thank you.